This changes everything. There are three things that are coming up and soon, any one of which could spell the end of Donald Trump's presidency. The third one is the biggie. So welcome to Spring 2025, a psychic forecast. And before I dive into this, I want to mention firstly that I'm nonpartisan. I've had concerns about both candidates, so nothing in this video reflects any personal biases or what I want to happen or what I don't want to happen. And the truth be told, I don't like even talking about politics. The Medium channel is about spiritual awakening and to prepare you for the massive changes happening on planet Earth. And I can't effectively do my job if I don't talk about politics and this stuff. So here it is. And the other thing that I need to mention is that timelines are fluid. And if we change our vibration in the now, it's going to change the outcomes in the future. So nothing's written in stone, whether it's me doing precognition or the best prophet in the world. Not every prediction comes out 100%. And that's because it's fluid. It's always changing. Every minute changes things. That said, before I dive into Donald Trump, just a few little quick things. Watch out still, California, especially Southern California, for a big earthquake. That's been on the table for a while. Also watch out for the Southern Plains. It just feels like there's so much geological unrest, a lot of volcanoes. Watch the area around Mount St. Helens. Watch the area around Indonesia. Watch for crazy weather. And if you saw the February psychic forecast, you know that I predicted more fires around a major metropolitan area that would be deemed suspicious. And that actually just happened in the Myrtle Beach area. So I have, and I'll put this on the end screen, I have a video that has more detail on my forecast for the spring equinox in April. And on the spring equinox, I'm going to do a detailed forecast for all of the spring, not just what's happening with Donald Trump. But let me dive into these things. So firstly, the information that's been coming to me, I get it through channeling and remote viewing, automatic writing. And recently I just got this information that just really kind of made me pay attention. Now, I've been floating these ideas around for a while, and I've been predicting most of this stuff for a good many months now, keying in on the month of April particularly, but March through May, this time period. And so that's it. So let me get into the three things. The first one is, and we're seeing it already, extreme pushback against Donald Trump, his edicts, his executive orders, some of that coming from the Republican Party, from other world leaders, and things of that nature. The pushback can get so bad that people may try to remove him from office. So that's already happening. Expect that to just increase. The second thing is I do believe some health issues are surfacing or will be surfacing that we don't always hear about everything that's going on. It may already be happening and it's not on the news. But I do feel like there are some issues with Donald Trump's health. I mean, he is, approaching 80 and obviously. So those are the first two. And again, either one of those could have an impact. But the third one, this is the big one. And what I was seeing was an assassination attempt. Now, backing up a little bit, before he got elected, I was being shown three separate assassination attempts before he even got into office. I did predict that Donald Trump would win the election. I did predict he'd be inaugurated on January the 21st, on time, well ahead of that. Only two of those assassination attempts have been reported, but I did hear through the grapevine that they actually discovered a third one, but the Secret Service or somebody was able to stop it before it happened. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. But this is different. And what I was getting was, and again, I saw it. I actually saw the assassination, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. So we'll just say an attempt for now. Again, it may be averted. There's ways to avert things if enough people are aware of the possibilities. But what I saw was an inside job. And that's what Spirit gave me. I do believe, if I'm getting this right, or consider the possibility, I can't prove any of this, but consider the possibility that above the Democrats and the Republicans, the right and the left wing, there's a ruling class, globalist, that kind of both parties have to answer to, and they influence very heavily who gets elected as the American president, as well as other world politics. Consider that Donald Trump was very, very popular with the MAGA movement, with his promises. He had Elon Musk in his back pocket and experts in technology that may have or allegedly influenced some of the election results. But he's very, very popular. There are forces that we'll say the Republican Party, that have something called Agenda 2025 that you may have heard of, that they really want to enact that and put that into practice. Now, even though a lot of the executive orders and some of the stuff that Trump is doing would seem to reflect that agenda and forwarding that agenda, he's publicly stated more than once that he's not for Agenda 2025. So what if they used his popularity to get the Republicans into the office and to get a majority in the House and the Senate, but who they really wanted was Vance to be the president, and then they orchestrated some event like an assassination in order to fulfill that? Again, we're just saying. I don't know this. I don't know this as fact. These are things that are coming through intuitively. It would certainly fit the style of the way the globalists work, basically. And there's other ways of upending his presidency. But consider that possibility. Now, what do I feel that's going to happen? I'm going to stick to my original prediction, right or wrong, that he's going to remain in office about 2.5 years and something's going to cause him to step down. He may feel like his job is done or some other things that happen. But be aware, there's always windows of opportunity. Timelines are fluid. Nothing's written in stone. And the month of April, from the equinox to the end of April, is the time to keep an eye on things. If he's going to be removed from office, or if there's that possibility, we'll know about it during that time. And I do feel like it's at least going to escalate. I'll put it that way. So we'll see what happens. And of course, we don't want anybody to get harmed. And, my thing is, I don't really care if there's a Republican or Democrat. That I don't care about. All I care about is the truth being disclosed, people being aware of the truth, so that we can solve the problems, we can reunite as a nation, as a world community, that we can get things done that will be fair for all, and that we can grow, evolve. And that's basically it. So again, I'm going to have a detailed forecast coming out for you on or around March 20th for the spring 2025 forecast. To get more about the equinox in April, click on this video over here where I dive deeper into other topics and other predictions, and put a lot of prayers out there that there's no violence, because I think there's going to be very difficult protests, revolutionary activity, a lot of things are coming down in April. Love you. See you at the next video.